Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the JDF Memorial Sovereign Soundboard. As always, you can find us on most platforms streaming your favorite podcast episodes, including Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. If you're listening on the iTunes or Spotify, leave us a review of the 5-star kind. Subscribe to us on YouTube at YK Wrestling. Links to all the platforms and merchandise available at YKWrestling.com. Welcome back again to the Nuckify Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TC Light, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name.
Yo.
Here on this Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Super Bowl. I want to talk about that more in a second, but I got to get shout out because it's still Black History Month. We still black. And go get you some of that Black Lives Matter, Black Wrestling royalties, all that merch available at YKWrestling.com.
For sure.
Use the code YKWBHM for 10% off of your order. Go cop. That's basically free tax at that point.
For sure. Yeah.
10% don't mean
Don't let
much.
them get nothing.
Facts. So let me get to the rest of these shout outs, man. Shout out to my Huskers women's basketball. Just before we got on here, they got the dub over Iowa. You know, I don't rock with Iowa, so beating them in any sport is great. Kaylin Clark, she's if you don't know, the Cody Rhodes of women's basketball this season. Got shut down in the fourth quarter, so it's a good day. She cold too, by the way. I don't know if y'all be following women's hoops, but she's cold to the point they be putting other women over her that's in the league. And she in college. Like, calm down, slow that down.
Sheesh.
Y'all be reaching. But yeah, she got shut down. She averaged like 30.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In college?
Yeah, she all you be hearing about in women's hoops nowadays. So
right. She ain't no juju or nothing. But
yeah. Let's stay in
that's my favorite. That's my favorite player right now. Juju Watkins.
Like we
USC.
We gotta stay in our lanes here.
Yeah. They do that with Sabrina in the WNBA too. Like they just put her over people that she not qualified over. Sabrina didn't win no national title. She ain't won no world championship. They be putting her over everybody. They put her over her own teammates that's better than her. I don't get that.
Oh, that's cold. That ain't right.
Yeah, I don't understand that. It is what it is, though. Y'all know how it go when a company, we a wrestling podcast, so we know how that go. When the wrestling company want to push a face, they gonna push that face.
For sure.
So Sabrina Ionescu, Kaylin Clark, they basically like 2015 Roman Reigns. I know I just compare her to Cody, but I had to get that shot in. More on Cody in a second. And semi-wrestling related, shout out to former Four Horsemen Steve McMichael, got elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this weekend. You know, he was a former Chicago Bear drafted by my New England Patriots, retired with the Packers. And after he retired with the Packers, went to WCW, joined up with Ric Flair and them. That's really the peak of his wrestling career, was them few years in the Horsemen. But you go back and watch that old stuff, you know, like he wasn't the best wrestler, but he was entertaining as hell.
For sure.
And of course, obviously, he's an elite football player, getting to the Hall of Fame and stuff. So I think the Bears had like 3 Hall of Famers get elected. That's wild. That. Devin Hester, McMichael, and was it Jabril Peppers?
Yeah, I mean,
Julius
Peppers.
Julius Peppers. My bad. Patriots. Shit.
I know that
Players
sound
fuck
right.
up.
But yeah, I mean, technically, yeah. But I mean, Julius Peppers, he was Carolina at the
Carolina,
time,
yeah.
and then he played for Green Bay too. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm. So the Packers got
technicality.
2 Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
And another semi-wrestling related one. RIP to country music legend Toby Keith.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Passed away. They said he had the big C.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I didn't even know it was that bad.
Nah, I didn't even know it was like that either. So I just logged on, seeing it said RP Toby Keith. Like what?
Yeah.
Reason I say semi-wrestling related, former guest host of Monday Night Raw. Also made an appearance on the very first TNA pay-per-view in 2002, suplexing Jeff Jarrett.
Oh shit. I forget about
It was a decent looking suplex too. He had a little trouble getting Jeff up, but you kind of see Jeff was communicating with him and tell him what to do and how to do it.
Right.
But once he got him up there, it was cool. Like Jeff took the bump, all that. So RIP to him, and big RIP to him too, man.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Facts. And Super Bowl Sunday as well. So shout out to the Super Bowl out here in Las Vegas. I went on the strip for the kickoff joint, and we're gonna talk about that later. But it took me like an hour and a half to get home. So
that's crazy.
I was like, I don't think I would. And this was like 5 o'clock. So I can only imagine later on in the evening doing anything late in the evening. That was Thursday. So shout out to that kickoff joint. Talk about that more later. And Super Bowl Sunday was crazy. We had Teofimo Lopez, Jermaine Ortiz, and then Keyshawn Davis fought. Shout out to Malik out here working with Keyshawn Davis' team, getting on TV, on ESPN.
Straight airtime.
Hell yeah. They say, oh, who that little short dude with the camera? Like, oh, that's Malik. I was looking out for him too. I didn't see that part, but I was definitely looking for him like after the fight. I didn't see him, so he must not have had the ring pass. But
yeah, it's all good.
You know how that go. You gotta work up to it. It's all good.
Yeah.
So shout out to that. Super Bowl Sunday, Chiefs 49ers. We already talked about our predictions last week, so we don't got to get too heavy into that unless anything changed over the past week.
Only thing that changed was the odds. And that just confirmed what I already was going with in the first place.
The Chiefs favorite now?
No, they plus 110. They was like,
it's 110 now. It was 150, right?
I think it was
or
like
120.
It started off at like 120. Then they was favorites for like a day, and now they back down to 110.
What do they know? I want to know what they be knowing.
They ain't fooling me.
Nah. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out though. You got any favorite Super Bowl moments for like all time since the Super Bowl Sunday? It's technically a holiday, so let's celebrate.
Damn, there's a couple people that ain't going to work tomorrow. Damn. Well, it's always bring up that Giants game. I know it's heartbreaking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's like one of the first things that gotta come to mind. The catch.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, that. But
I never seen that game.
What what a lot of people what don't get talked about a lot is the year after the Steelers and Cardinals. That was a damn good game. Like,
oh yeah, man, Larry Fitz crying.
Oh my God, yo. That man was cooking. I wanted to see them win just for that man because he was just cooking. The whole playoffs, he was cooking everybody.
Because, like, I'm a Pats fan, so I don't rock with Pittsburgh at all. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, like, them teams outside the division I don't rock with.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going for them. And Larry Fitz, that's always was my favorite receiver. I wanted him to win. I wanted him to leave Arizona for years. He never did, to come to New England. So, but that's still my guy. I think he followed me on Instagram. Still, like, he followed me years ago on IG, so he definitely up there. It's one of my goats.
I went to his school.
Oh, nice. How was that?
It was military school, so
okay,
ain't that great? You know what I'm saying? But,
I feel it. Yeah, one of my favorite Super Bowl memories was Super Bowl 49.
Oh man,
the interception. Because I told y'all, I think we talked about this off air.
Yeah.
But I had a bad day that day, like awful day, and I ain't gonna lie. I if we lost, I would have probably considered ending it.
That's
Like
crazy.
that's how bad that day was. Like that
Yeah.
just it was them type of days where like you had the one minor inconvenience that just makes you think irrationally.
Yeah, where it's like
So I
after everything else, you drop the keys and then you make that face.
yeah, like that was my 13th reason right here. Like I had that day I had about 11 reasons and like yeah, losing the Super Bowl would have been the last two.
Damn.
Dead ass. You got any Super Bowl memories of the Jets?
All right, we can move on. Oh
Hey,
man, that's crazy.
hey, but we do got the Usher halftime show, so I'm definitely looking forward to that one. You could at least answer this one. You got any favorite Usher songs?
Oh man, I mean,
Any songs you looking forward to hearing during the halftime show?
well, you know, you're probably gonna open up with the regular. You're probably gonna hear "Yeah" and
Can't stand
"You
yeah,
Remind
bro.
Me" and you know,
OMG, that's my joint though.
oh yeah. That one's fire.
OMG hard. Y'all be fronting on OMG online, and I don't like that.
Hey,
OMG is
he got
hard.
to run. You don't have to call at least once.
Oh, he doing you don't have to call. If I don't hear you don't have to
I'm gonna
call,
have attitude.
that's a number one single.
That's what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying.
gonna have attitude for real. You gonna go up there and do all this shit from Confessions.
Right.
Y'all be lying on Confessions too. Y'all say oh, Confessions is the best R&B album ever. Usher don't even think that.
Nah.
Confessions is his best album.
Right.
What y'all talking about?
I'm
Yeah, shout out to Usher.
dragging it.
Don't go out there playing the slow stuff though. Don't go out there playing nice and slow. Like, gonna put us to sleep. We trying to get hype for the second half.
Right.
Like, don't do that. Don't do
Nah.
that. I better see Pitbull. Better see Justin Bieber. And if you gonna do yeah, you gotta have Ludacris and Lil Jon.
Oh, for sure.
So like, yeah, I'm looking forward to see like what guests that he may or may not have.
Mm-hmm.
I think Justin Bieber has been confirmed because I've seen like the official Las Vegas page had a promoted tweet
Yeah, he been.
mentioning Justin Bieber. So like,
I've heard his name mentioned
he's here
several
too.
times
He's in
over the
town.
last 24 hours. So that means
Yeah,
something.
he's in town. I seen a picture of him at a Super Bowl party last night with the Snoop Dogg WWE belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him and Quavo and somebody else had it too. I couldn't remember.
It was mad people. It was French, Khloe Kardashian.
And that was Chloe. It was Chloe who it
Yeah.
was. You know, she changed up her look all the time. So.
Yeah. Then Diplo and a couple other people.
All right, Diplo and French be out here like crazy. So it stuff looked fun. I started having regrets that I didn't do anything this weekend. Just
Mm-hmm.
looking at pictures, like, damn, this is the last night, huh? I should have did something. All good, man.
Yeah.
With that being said, this is perfect segue into I'm bringing back court jesting again, man.
Oh.
I seen this post from USA Network, and they said, "Whose Super Bowl party are you going to?" And they had a bunch of WWE Raw superstars, and they said, "Man, which one of these superstars parties are you going to?" So I want to know your choice here. So we got the Miz's party, featuring the Miz, DIY, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, and R-Truth. Cody Rhodes party, featuring obviously Cody, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Pat McAfee, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez. CM Punk's party features The New Day, Andrade, and Team KC.
Mm-hmm.
Imperium. I'm gonna just let you know right now, I'm not going to Imperium's party. Featuring Shinsuke Nakamura, Chelsea Green, and Piper Niven. So you won't catch me there. Drew McIntyre's party, Jinder Mahal, Nia Jax, Bronson Reed, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. Then we got the party of Mr. and Mrs. Freakin', Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Ricochet, Sam Irvin, Natalia, Tegan Knox, Alpha Academy. They party is just Alpha Academy and Diamond Mine. And then Judgment Day's party is Judgment Day and Nikki Cross. Apparently, R-Truth tried to show up to this party and he was asked politely to leave.
Oh, man.
Who party you going to?
I reposted this. I'm like right off the bat. I'm thinking I'll probably go to Cody's party because I know they heavily on the libations out there.
Yeah. Pat and Liv?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it's wild. But if I didn't go there, it's between that and Seth's party. Cause I know Ricochet can't fight. So it's gonna be a good night no matter what.
I feel you. I say I'm going to CM Punk's party, man, because like I was looking at, I seen all the names. I was like, man, you got CM Punk. Like he probably the type of dude that just invite people over and then go to his room and just sit there and wait for people to leave. But you got the New Day there, so you know the video games is there.
Right.
You got Katana Chance and Caden Carter. You know it's gonna be music and dancing. It's gonna be a fun time.
Hell yeah.
Andrade, this might be a little racist, but Andrade might have the tacos. You know, he might have a taco truck.
Hey.
He might have a taco truck connect to come through and just grill outside the party. I'm going there.
Listen. I know Andrade's tequila plug is fire. I know that
also. He gonna have the drinks. I said I gotta go to this party. This party gonna be turned up.
Hell yeah.
But then I said, like, if I'm not going to that party, I'm gonna go to Drew Mac's party, man, because Nia Jax is there. So it was a toss-up between them two, but I was like, man, you got Shayna Baszler. She seemed like she would be a cock block at this party.
Facts.
And you throw Zoe Stark into the mix. She just basically Shayna's understudy at this point.
Yeah.
So she gonna go where the wind blows. I don't got time for all of that. Drew Mack gonna be hating on niggas at the party.
Facts.
Like, I don't got time.
Front runner for the award this year.
I don't got time. So yeah, I'm a slide to CM Punk's party, man. Like, it's at his house too, so April might be there. AJ Lee might be there. She might be baking some cookies or something. Like, she seemed like she'd be baking cookies and baked goods and stuff in her leisure time.
Right.
With Larry. Larry seemed like a cool little dude. You know what I mean?
The only time I ever heard a dog tearing his ACL when they started talking about him coming back.
He said, yeah, man, my dog just tore his ACL, man. I don't know if I'm showing back up. Show back up 2 weeks later.
Right.
Shout out to them, man. That'll be a fun ass party. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about this week in wrestling history. Happy birthday this past week to Madison Rayne, former Knockouts champion in TNA. Dio Madden, formerly known as Mace. I do not remember his current name. It's Googleable. Let's go find out what Dio Madden's new name is on the Indies.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember that.
Mason D. Madden. Mason D. Madden.
So just combine everything together.
Yeah, basically. Formerly is a Super Bowl Sundays, formerly NFL player with the Houston Texans. So shout out to former football players at wrestling.
I know he played somewhere. I just didn't remember where.
Mm-hmm. Played North Carolina in college and then played for the Texans. I don't think he played anywhere else. Shout out to him though. Also, happy birthday to Haku, the legend, the GOAT, one of the GOATs. And his son birthday was also this week. Hikuleu, former member of Bullet Club as well.
Sure.
So shout out to him.
Hey, I hope he don't show up no time this month because I'm sure he was watching Thursday. You know.
Who, Haku?
Yeah, because sometimes they don't tell him what's going on. He thinks shit's serious, and
yeah,
it might get ugly out here.
I remember seeing this old article. And he was like talking about how like he used to beat niggas up at bars and stuff back in the day in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, yeah, I did. Sometimes you gotta let niggas know. That's basically summing up what he said.
Any story with Haku, I
believe.
I will 100%. Always believe.
Happy birthday to Haku. Happy birthday to Hikuleu. Happy birthday to the Big Show. Had himself a birthday this past week. How old is the Big Show now?
He got to be 55.
He definitely in his 50s. 52.
Oh.
Just turned 52.
Okay. All right. Going too high.
Happy birthday to him. Old ass man.
Yeah.
He old though. He been old for it. His body been old for a minute.
About to say, he didn't like early 90s, mid 90s. It was going crazy back then.
Remember he used to be doing drop kicks and shit?
Oh my God. Like, how you?
He used to be mad athletic. His body broke down. His body wasn't. He honestly, like, I don't think he's supposed to be alive at this point. Like,
Oh yeah,
whatever condition he had that made him be so big as a kid, I think it was supposed to kill him like years
yeah.
ago.
Because it's like it's kind of what Andre had, but it's not nearly
Yeah,
as bad. But yeah, his life expectancy was like somewhere in 40s. So I mean, he's outdoing expectation for sure.
X. He has an advantage for like the times as well. Like Andre
Oh
died in
yeah,
'93.
yeah.
Like he was born during the right era to where you got these advancements. Like
Mm-hmm.
people can discover shit, figure shit out, and then you get to live longer at
Yeah.
that point. Like, so shout out to him. Happy birthday as well. The classy Freddie Blassie would have turned 106, maybe. I don't know nobody that's turning 106 for real. But if he would have lived that long, he would have turned 106. Jim the Anvil Neidhart would have been 66, and sensational Sherry Martel would have turned 64 this week. So happy birthday to those three Hall of Famers. Happy birthday as well to the Hall of Famer Medusa. Love some Medusa out
Yes,
here.
sir.
Shelly Martinez, y'all remember her? She was Ariel in ECW, Kevin Thorne's girlfriend.
Right.
Happy birthday to her. Mm-hmm.
Damn right.
And I don't really remember how to pronounce brother's name, but the dude Ishimori with no neck that be on AEW, he had a birthday this past week. He turned I think he turned like 43, I believe. Hold on, it's Google. Is it Taiji? Oh no, that's the wrong dude. I'm thinking of the wrong dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hold up.
See, that's the wrong person. See, I get all my Japanese people mixed up. Who's the dude with no neck? Now I'm thinking about it. Now I didn't really jacked up. This dude was in Bullet Club though. But who the other dude with no neck? Because wasn't his name Ishimori or something?
Something Ishii.
I don't know.
It's like Tomohiro Ishii, something like that.
Yeah, wrong. It's wrong dude is the whole point.
Yeah.
So, but shout out to
because I'm seeing the face. I'm seeing the face. Who you talking about?
Yeah, I'm seeing you like the pit bull. Yeah. He got no neck. He got the big ass shoulders. Like, go check that out for me.
I'm gonna pull this up because I know
it's bothering me now. While I finish this up, go look that up.
There we go. Yeah, Tomohiro Ishii.
Okay. Yeah. Close. Same initials.
Yeah.
Same Ishii. Shout out to him too. Facts. Just for the sake of it. Just because you part of the conversation right now.
Yeah.
Hernandez, my boy from TNA, Latin American Exchange. I used to fuck with LAX.
Oh man. I'm telling you, those were some good days in TNA, man.
Hey, LAX had me wanting to be Mexican for a bit. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, these niggas is gangster. I fucks with this.
Right.
Yeah, Conan and that shit too. Like, come on, now.
Yeah, man.
Shelly Martinez was in LAX too.
She was.
Yeah. And then the last two, I saved these two for last because I have a campaign that we're just gonna get it started.
Okay.
Victoria, happy birthday to her.
Yes.
Victoria for Hall of Fame, both of them, Impact and WWE. And then Ken Shamrock, happy birthday to you as well. He's already in the TNA Hall of Fame, but he need to be in the WWE Hall as well. And honestly, this the first year that the Hall of Fame is being held in WWE under the TKO group. I feel like it's an appropriate time to have Ken Shamrock come back.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. He already in the UFC Hall, right?
Mm-hmm.
He in the TNA Hall. He's got one hall left to get into. And there are lesser accomplished people in the Hall of Fame.
To say the least.
Yeah. Drew Carey's in the Hall of Fame. And he showed up one time.
Yeah.
Has Drew Carey showed up since?
Nah, that was
Did Drew Carey ever show up before that?
That Rumble. That was
2001.
That was some stupid shit too. I don't know what we did that for, honestly. This
dude replaced Tiger Ali Singh in the Rumble. nobody was really pressed to see Tiger Ali sing in the Rumble. I understand, but
still,
yeah, eliminated himself because Kane was like, "Fuck around and find out."
Yeah, that was the wrong night to be in front of Kane unless you were Stone
Man,
Cold.
Kane had tunnel vision, bro. He was seeing red all night.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
He not want that.
So I'm gonna need a Victoria and Shamrock in the Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah,
I don't know who I need to talk to set that up, but come on, let's get it cracking.
facts.
And let's talk about this week in wrestling history. It's gonna be real brief. I didn't do a whole lot. This week in Black wrestling history, 2002, Maven defeated The Undertaker to win the Hardcore Championship on SmackDown. Got his lick back from the Royal Rumble a few weeks prior. First of 3 Hardcore Championships, the only belt he held in the WWE. Only belt he held in wrestling, period.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah. At least could have got the IC or something.
Yeah. Watching that feud with him and Shelton. So I'm like, that was like, we know Shelton had that belt on Smash, but I mean, you could have like did a little quick back and forth between the two and then make the feud go a little longer.
If they were gonna have 2 matches at New Year's Revolution, Maven could have won the first one and then talk shit. It was like, I can beat you again and then lose the belt right after that. That would have got some good heat on both of those guys. Like positive heat on Shelton, and then like, you know, heel heat on Maven. Like it probably would have did a little bit better. Like he looked like a chump losing both matches like that. And nobody took that run seriously.
Terrible.
And I know like you watch Maven's YouTube, he's really open about his fuck ups and the reason why like things didn't work out. A lot of self-awareness that other wrestlers from that era probably should have that they don't have at all. Blaming it on everybody else but themselves. He's probably the most accountable wrestler that I've heard from ever.
I tell you, I got sucked into watching these videos now because like one that it's good info. Like he's really kind of you know, just giving like wrestling class 101. But also, like you said too, it's like, listen, if you fuck up, you fuck up. You own your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like don't use the platform to be bitter and try to point fingers and all this other shit. Oh, this person, that person, because there's too much of that going around already.
Right. So breath of fresh air. Shout out to Maven. 2003 RIP to Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, passed away age 44. 2015, we're gonna skip all the way to 2015 with some more Black wrestling history. Sasha Banks wins the NXT Women's Championship in a fatal 4-way match against the other 4 horsewomen. Probably the only match we'll get against those 4 ever at this point. So knock on wood, but I'm not expecting much. More on Sasha Banks later. 2016 this week. Daniel Bryan, currently known under his real name, Bryan Danielson, announced that he had to retire from competition. Neck injuries, little concussion issues, you know.
CTE acting up.
Basically. Of course, he got medically cleared 2 years later. Continues to be one of the GOATs. I did see. I don't know if it was from last night. Did he fight Zack Sabre Jr. last night?
I don't think so.
I seen a clip from them fighting. I know New Japan had something yesterday, I believe. But this dude spit on Zack Sabre Jr. like 3 times in the clip I saw.
Oh hell no!
And I was like, nah, this ain't fire, y'all. Y'all not gonna hype up a nigga spitting on somebody else. That's not cool.
Hell no.
Like not even Carlito spitting. This dude spitted 3 loogies in this man's face, point blank range. Not cool, fam.
Like that ain't even in his character.
Nah. I know him and Zack Sabre Jr., you know, on site with them niggas, but I ain't spitting.
Nah,
I know.
It wasn't even
site fights that nobody spitting in nobody's face.
It wasn't even wrestling last night.
Nah, that must have been an old clip then.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, where that match from then? Let me Google this.
Yeah, none of them was even on the card last night.
So y'all just posting old clips. This was from last night, bro.
What?
Yeah.
What I'm saying?
Last night, the New Beginning in Osaka. Yeah, that was last night this morning.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
thinking that's from Collision or something.
Oh nah, it was New Japan.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
See, Kazuchika Okada had his last match.
See, they be
New
wilding in
Japan.
Japan though. Like
They do
do all the crazy shit.
spitting on motherfuckers. Like, come on,
Like
bro.
that,
Just
like
kicking
that. I
them.
remember that one video went viral with the chick in might have been in Japan. She was just had a whole thing of water and just spit it out, and everybody started getting nasty about it. Like, I don't care how good you look, that shit is not cool.
All right, you know COVID is still around, right?
on that side of the world, like you just kind of want to.
Right, y'all took COVID a lot more seriously than we did over here. Y'all doing that? That's crazy. That's wild to me. Let's get back on track here real quick. Last bit of wrestling history. R.I.P. to Chavo Classic. Passed away age 68 in 2017. Once again, fuck cancer.
Yeah, man. That's terrible.
Shout out to that. And let's transition into the royal address of rumors. I got a couple things, and I'm gonna pass the baton over to my partner here. Apparently, Mercedes Mone is going to AEW. AEW announced episode of Dynamite in Boston next month. Big business is the tagline for that. If we don't know, hometown of Mercedes Mone, Mercedes Mone
Yep.
is Boston. There's a lot of Easter eggs all in the graphic, so it's kind of they doing the same thing they did with Punk, where it's like they telling you what's about to happen, but they not telling you. I have very low expectations for this working out in the short term and the long term. But good for her getting the check. Like,
yeah.
I ain't mad at nobody getting the check. If somebody gonna pay me more to work somewhere that's probably not, I get to have more freedom to do other things as well, like work less dates. That's the few things that I always give AEW props to. And I've seen somebody else say what I have been feeling for years now, like about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
They said, I don't want AEW to fail, but I want Tony Khan to fail. And like, that's how I feel.
I'll get to him.
Because like Tony Khan failing means that AEW will probably eventually get better if he were to hand that over to somebody else.
I have no doubt it will. And I'll get to Tony in a second.
Yeah, more oh Lord, more on that. But then another bit I got Maurice Mazanin. Get well soon to her. She recently revealed on Instagram that she had and I literally went to find out how to pronounce the surgery that she had before the show, and I forgot how to pronounce it. Lapara. All right, let's say this as a family, guys. Laparoscopy surgery.
Okay.
Is what she had. To address some unknown abdominal pain she had been having for like the last year. Visited a bunch of doctors and specialists, couldn't get anything figured out. Found one specialist that finally figured out what the issue was. Found 11 tumorous implants around her reproductive system.
Crazy.
Reproductive organs, or uterus, all that stuff. Had to get those taken out, and that's tumorous. That means cancer. Fuck cancer.
Man.
And if they didn't find that, it could have got really aggressive if it were to transition into the next thing. So, lucky woman she is, set for a hysterectomy surgery next month. So, get well soon, and hope that all works out for her. It will. Shout out to the Miz too, because like same thing we gave props to Corey Graves for last year. Like still coming to work knowing like
all this is going
your
on.
life could be flipped upside down and still doing your job effectively.
Yeah.
To where the point, like people think, oh, everything good. Like you never know what's going on in these people's personal lives if they don't tell you.
Right.
So like, shout out to the Miz for keeping shit straight and being able to show up to work and everything. And shout out to Maurice for finding out what's going on and being what's the word I'm looking for? Being proactive. And trying to figure that out.
And it makes sense too why we ain't seen them.
Not taking no for an answer.
Right. It makes sense why we ain't seen them too much on TV, but still it's like like you said, you don't really notice shit like that unless they have a conversation. But yeah. Man, why they fire Scott D'Amore, bro?
Bruh.
Like this man took TNA Impact, whatever it was in the time frame, helped build them up. Good?
Hold on, bro.
You good?
I'm packing the air, this gas or what?
These peasants, you peasants.
All right, continue.
Yeah, like this dude took Impact TNA wrestling, you know what I'm saying? And even we say all the time, like we always think over the years that Impact might not make it. It might not survive after a while, especially when WWE hits their good years, when you have AEW rising, New Japan, everything like that. It's like, damn, they're gonna get lost in the sauce. Scott kept the ship rolling, you know what I'm saying? Kept the influx of decent talent in, so you got depth. And now the rebrand back to TNA, excitement is back. You know what I'm saying? Partnerships, AEW, kinda, not really, but you know what I'm saying?
Ain't doing that shit again.
You know what I'm saying? WWE, like Triple H said, the phone is on, the door is open, whatever you want to call it. So like there's new life breathed into it. And then here comes Anthem and says, okay, thanks for everything you did. See you, nigga.
Basically.
I did see something. There's two things now. I did see one thing that said that he was trying to buy the company outright.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I seen somebody PR agent try to hit niggas with the Bill Cosby rumors. He was trying to buy NBC.
Yeah. So that came out. Then another thing that I saw was that there may be some potential allegations coming down on him and what's Thumb Thumb's name?
Don
Callis. There we go. Yeah. There's maybe some potential allegations, so maybe that was the reason that he got let go. And as we've seen, when these new companies start getting into these, mergers and stuff like that, and they find out something that they might not get proactive about, this is what happens. TKO just had this come down, a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that's not the case, because I just spoke very well of the man. So
yeah.
I
hope it's not the case either, because Anthem Sports has owned this company for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
And Don Callis has been gone for about 4 of those years. After the stuff with Don Callis, the rumors initially came out about him and Killer Cross and Scarlett. And then like took y'all like 5 years to do something about it with Scott D'Amore. That's a bad sign.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Steve Harvey wasn't on his shit.
I guess not.
Oh man, he did what? He got to go.
He was too busy lying. Anyway,
right.
Okada, it's latest news is that he's likely headed to AEW. It was kind of like a back and forth,
bro.
Yeah, it was a back and forth. Seeing which money's gonna be good, where it's gonna be represented the best, blah blah blah. I think it was from Fightful and somewhere else that said that last thing they heard is that he's likely going to AEW. Nothing's official, nothing's like announced yet, but it's looking like that's where he's going. He's getting his check. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, get that bread. Y'all go to AEW to get paid for the most part, which like that's the good thing about AEW is that folks will go over there and get paid. Now, like, what opportunities you gonna have outside of that, I don't know. It's a toss up. Like,
yes.
What long term, what do you want to do in life is basically the answer you have to really weigh when you decide between like AEW and WWE.
Right.
Because like WWE, they might not, they can still pay you a decent salary. They're not paying you what AEW's paying. Like I heard when John Moxley went over there for the first time, he was getting paid like 5 M's.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting 5 M's in WWE.
Hey, cut that shit out.
So like he went over there, got his M's, you know what I'm saying? But like, he has his quote unquote freedom that he can do whatever he wants, which for what it's worth has been a hindrance to him for a little bit, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just saying, like, some of these people need to be on a leash,
right,
to really stay healthy. But like I said, I'm not gonna get into that. What I am gonna get into though, folks, go over there to AEW. It's like case in point, like talking about Mercedes going over there.
Mm-hmm.
That women's division sucks.
Yeah, it's not.
It does.
It's not it. It is not.
Why'd you? Why? Why? Is what I want to know. Like, you leaving Stardom, which like I think that's next on your notes here. Something to do with Stardom.
No, I was actually gonna go
With
to
Tony Khan?
TK.
Well, he's in the news for some shit that had to do with some Stardom news. But anyway, like Mercedes was over there in Stardom, got hurt, but like she was going over there to try to help shore up their women's division in New Japan.
Yeah,
she got hurt, didn't work out as well as it was supposed to. I don't know what she's gonna do to booster the division over in TNA. I'm not TNA, but AEW. That like nobody else has done. Like, I know it's more star power in Saraya and Athena type stuff. But like outside of the star power not really all that great either.
No.
Outside of the WWE machine. Like, a lot of people see that, WWE, which is why people be getting mad when folks be having to change their name and stuff. Like, no, WWE said we making you a star. You're not gonna be as big of a star after you leave here. That's just the facts.
Basically.
Who has been a bigger star after leaving in this modern era? Like, we're not talking about like Terry going to WCW and type stuff. Like,
right.
Who's been a bigger star in the last 10 years leaving WWE?
And
there's been one name. There's one name, and that's Cody Rhodes. That's it.
I'm about to say, like, I don't want to hear nobody say Jon Moxley, because that's
no. Not Jon Moxley, not Bryan Danielson, definitely not Adam Cole.
Nah. And that's kind of upsetting, because for him to have left from WWE when he was did his best work, in my opinion, in NXT, and leaving what could have been a good future on main roster, going to AEW, it was supposed to be like everything, and injury aside, we ain't seeing that.
Yeah. Even before the injury, it just his debut got overshadowed.
It did.
You know what I mean? So y'all go there, get the check, and that's the best part. That's the thing I like about AEW the most, is like people that would never get paid to wrestle, never get paid as much as they are. Even people that probably was never going to get paid really on an exclusive contract in general.
Right.
Like, when AEW came around, you had a bunch of people you never heard of, but they were exclusive, so they was getting paid, decent wage. But then they start bringing in other guys and stuff, probably getting paid a lot more, because they, Moxley literally just came from WWE.
Yeah.
Edge came in, he literally just came from WWE. I think Edge was on WWE and AEW in the same month.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Bryan Danielson just main evented WrestleMania. So, like, those guys getting paid way more than like a Jungle Boy or MJF were getting paid. They were there from the beginning. But those guys are still getting paid a lot more than they were doing on the indies.
Right.
So, like, that's the best thing about AEW, is that folks is getting paid. But like, outside of getting paid, it's kind of a toss-up. Like,
there's two different entities.
Non-committal to Swerve. Like, as much as how I feel about Swerve, y'all non-committal to him right now.
Yeah.
Y'all can't even give him a clear-cut victory.
And that's the real bad thing about it, is that if they went all in, they could really like do something like that. Mm-hmm. That's the way that you don't often get a guy that's organically growing and, putting on that presence whenever he comes out. Like, the man made his own music. His theme is jumping. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be, he is a heel, but he's the cool heel. He's the heel that people want to win. So it's like, you take that and you put everything behind that. It's like, you get great results, but y'all ain't doing that. It's the difference.
Yeah.
It's the difference I like to say between AEW and WWE. It's not about who they have booking, who they have this. AEW is a promotion. WWE is a corporation.
Right.
Two vastly different things. So it's like you said, you go to AEW if you want to get checked because you got plenty of money that's backing them. But if you want future, in terms of stability and growth and everything else in your future, whatever you want to do later down the line, that's the place to go. It's that simple. We don't get bigger stars in almost exclusively white. But speaking of that place, I don't know what else we can really say about this. Like, it's just certain people that just don't get it, that are like, you talk in one ear, goes right out the other. It's just, this is a case study, Mr. Anthony Khan. So he had a whole bunch of questions he had to answer. But the big one, and this was the most important one to me, was that to the people that said that he should, take it easy with tweeting so much and just focus on your promotion, building your show, running your show, and leaving social media and the extra tweets alone. This man did not acknowledge that question whatsoever at all. Like, he dead ass just said, I think we've been able to build the show, build engagement, and the company has great presence and we have great connection with the fans. But it's just we've built such good engagement, and Dynamite's been able to beat the NBA and the NFL
at what?
And on ESPN. Like, what, man?
Beat them at what?
He said 3 out of the last 4 weeks, Dynamite has beat NBA on ESPN straight up. That's what he said.
All right, hold on. He said that this week?
He did.
All right, hold up. I'm not like y'all. I don't know where to find this stuff to confirm it, but I'm a keep going.
Oh boy, really tripping. That was all I had for it, but it was just like, bruh. It's like, how does one get through to that? You just don't get it, bro. Like, someone's telling you to take accountability because the stuff that you tweet brings negative attention to your brand. And if what some people say is that you should stop focusing on that and focus on growing and continuing to run your brand, to not acknowledge it is bad enough, but then you just like, oh yeah, it's working just fine. We're getting great viewers and we're doing this, that, and the third. Like, I don't see how he was beating whatchamacallit, but
you say he beat the NFL?
The NBA. The NBA on ESPN. Which is one station that the NBA is on, by the way. One channel. It's not like you just beat.
Disregard that. My bad. Players fuck up. I'm over here doing deep dive research how to go to ESPN to find out. All right, so ESPN, they had the Warriors and the 76ers.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, keep talking.
What I got next? It's just a quick thing on the Vince catastrophe going around. Brett was asked about it, and he said that this is probably one of thousands of different incidents that have been going on. He's not surprised at all, but he said he lost respect for Vince as a man, knowing how deep this went, even though he's not so much surprised about it, which that ain't saying too much. He already said how much he hated the man for decades after what happened. But also, piggybacking off of that, Vice TV posted some old interview that, not interview, but some statements from Ashley Massaro when she made her, when she jumped into that lawsuit back in 2016 about how she was assaulted when she was over in Kuwait, and talked about how Vince used to be like, doing his bullshit with the divas and stuff like that. And after she did the Playboy shoot, he immediately turned and started targeting her. And when she kept turning him down, things just progressively got worse. She was treated worse. And it just progressively kept. She was trying to get. They were booking her. She would get her script for the day or whatever, in terms of what promo she's supposed to be doing, stuff like that. And it was terrible. Like, it was like some real, you trying to ruin my reputation stuff. And she said, I noticed as they did that they redacted her name as she left. And I immediately was like, hold on, I got to find out who this is, because Ashley was there from the tail end of 2005 to 2008 in the summer. So from 05 to 08, all the people you think that could leave, that had left, and during that time, who could it really be? And before I even got 2 minutes in, it was Lita. Because they did Lita so dirty on the way out the door in 06.
Yeah, so her panties to the crowd.
Right.
Literally, that happened.
Yeah. So that whole situation was like, oh shit. So now, because she turned it down, all these promos and stuff like that she's supposed to be doing, and it was like, okay, now you're gonna get rid of me, but then you're gonna make me look bad on my way out the door. So that's just another thing that unfolded this whole story that just continues to get worse every day. Some other folks were asked about it. Bruce was asked about it the other day, but he gave the PC answer like, oh, well, right, I can't speak to it. It's a legal matter.
A legal matter.
Like, he said, my name's not attached to this. I'm not being accused of anything, so I can't speak on this. And, he just had surgery on his torn triceps.
That yet is silent.
Mm-hmm.
He has nothing to do with it yet.
Right. Hey, we say Bruce be wildin'. Right. He might just be. Oh, and real quick too, because I saw some clips of this. Chelsea Green was on Chris Van Fleet's show, and I got to give a shout out to that woman, because she absolutely gets it. Like, he talked about how she
elaborate.
So what? No, for real. He was talking about how she made her comeback last year at the Rumble. After she had been released, she came back, and she was gone in like 5 seconds. So he was talking about how, like, okay, this big return happens, but then you already eliminated and stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, but the whole point was the moment. Like, it's not about winning or losing. It's about the fact that I, in some way, shape, or form, created a reaction to the people. Like, something that I do, something that I say is creating some kind of impact on the audience watching, enough so that they are invested. Like, nobody goes home and says, like, oh, she's a great winner. No, it's about, okay, what did she do that pissed me off tonight? What did she do that made me cheer tonight? Like, that shit. I'm like, I didn't think she was that on it. So I'm like, cool, good shit. But the thing that really got me,
she married to Matt Cardona. I'm not surprised that she on her shit like that.
But this is what, now, take this for what you will. She basically took credit for the Indie God idea, because she said as soon as he got released, she told him, don't sign with anybody, just take as many bookings in as many places so that you can be so basically nobody's going to know where you're going to turn up. You can just be wherever you want to at any point in time. And initially he laughed at that, and he goes and tried to, I think he went to, was it Impact for a minute? Or is it AEW?
He did show up in AEW for one night.
Yeah. So
he did something with Cody.
Right. Like, trying to do the one track thing in one place. That didn't work. But then a year later, when he starts taking these bookings, now he GCW, NWA, taking every belt off every promotion. Now he's that dude. Like, he's the guy in the indies, as you know, as far as who's the performer to go to. So He never mentioned nothing about it, so but shout out to Chelsea. I didn't think she got it like that, but she absolutely gets it. But that's all I got from her.
Hey, no, shout out to, listen, if I'm slandering a wrestler, unless I explicitly say that this is real life, I'm talking kayfabe for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some more wrestler slander coming up for some people that I'm just tired of seeing every week on my TV. But it's just their characters. Their characters annoy me. It's like I always talk about this being a soap opera. I'm not like y'all, and I'm about to get into y'all pause in a second. I'm about to get into y'all. But I'm not like y'all where I'm taking this too seriously. Like, no, this is a TV show. It's a soap opera. It's soap opera characters I don't like that annoy me.
Yeah.
I always talk all the time how I'll be watching The Young and the Restless. I've been watching The Young and the Restless since I was like 5 years old, bro.
That's all it is.
It's been characters on there I just can't stand. So like whenever them characters take a L, I'm excited. Like,
Right.
that's how it is with wrestling. So like Chelsea Green is one of them people, but like Chelsea Green, the person, nah, she cool.
Yeah.
She like we saying, she understands it.
Right.
I don't want to see her on TV. Her TV character annoys the shit out of me. which is the point.
Exactly.
But like, so like I get it. That's the point. So like she be on TV taking them L's. I be hyped.
Yeah.
I don't really not want to see her. She don't bother me that much to where like I'm just like, I gotta turn the channel. I'm still watching.
Right.
She better take that L when she on my TV.
Right.
That's
Exactly. And that was her whole point. It's like that's what she's trying to invoke from the people who watch. It's like if you hate me, make sure you hate me to see me lose. Like,
yeah. So like, I always give props to the heels that do their job and like do their job well and effectively. Even if I like them, like Dominic, right? He's great. I like bro though, so like he don't bother me that much. But like if it's somebody that really bothered me, like you a great heel. I want to see you get your ass beat.
Exactly.
Chelsea Green. All right, man. Let's talk about what we watched this past week. I'm gonna keep this one real brief. I'm lying to y'all because one of these tidbits is not gonna be that brief. But I did something I seen they posted the clip from Bad Bunny. No. It was a video I was watching. I was on WWE's YouTube, and it was a clip from Bad Bunny's entrance at Backlash. It was like a compilation of top pops.
Mm-hmm.
And they had Bad Bunnies on there, and I was like, I gotta go watch this match back. I gotta run this match back. So like I meant to watch Backlash from last year and only watch the street fight, but the first match was Bianca and Io. So I was like, let me watch this.
Yeah.
And now I just fucked around and watched the whole show. So I was like, no, this is a great show. Like it was my first time watching it since the night it aired.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, this was still fire. The crowd was into it. Like, yeah, great show they had last year. But this, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the WrestleMania kickoff show real quick. Before we do that, what you watched this past week?
I just kept it with 04 because what you was mentioning earlier.
You in 05?
Well, basically, I'm in December. So
okay,
what you just mentioned,
December,
what you just mentioned, well, because I ain't really been on it as much, but what you was mentioning before, New Year's Revolution with Shelton Benjamin and Maven, the World Heavyweight title was vacated because Triple H, Edge, and Redacted had a triple threat that ended in some controversy. Even though, and I don't know if I mentioned it on here before, but Edge's like real main event heel run, it started this year. It didn't like get kicked in until a year later, but
it started at Taboo Tuesday.
Yeah, because my man, like when he didn't get that vote, he just went crazy. Like,
yeah, beat the shit out of Sean.
He beat that shit out and Redacted too. He had Redacted in a crossface, bloodied up.
Yeah, they was a tag title. Yeah, they were the tag titles.
He made him do it by himself. Got in the whip and left on him. Like, dude was really like dastardly during this time. But the double finish, they vacate the title. Bischoff done came back. Hey, I speculated he was wearing a wig all these years. I didn't watch during this period of time. This was the first time actually watching him get that cut. Duh.
You dye your hair, don't you?
Yo, for real. Like
the irony.
Like you just
the absolute irony.
You just see his real hair poking through. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
That's nasty business, brother.
But then, like the man's had the, he had the little silver shit that John Cena walked there. Was like, hey, what up, Burt Reynolds? Loved you in Boogie Nights.
Straight up, though.
That did look like Burt Reynolds, though.
Yeah, he really did. Especially now when he get that goatee coming in and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, we teasing that tension between Batista and Triple H. That angle where he was supposed to face Benoit and he's all beat up in his dressing room, his shirt all torn up. And it turns out him and Batista was just faking because they had argued the night before. And Triple H basically just calling him a loser ass nigga. So he was like, all right, fuck this, I'm out. Then they come back and they find Triple H beat up in his dressing room and they're like, oh, what happened? Batista come out to call him out, like, yo, he was talking shit. Like, let's run this. He was like, oh, good shit. You did good, brother.
Right.
So yeah, that was
I'm gonna run that back too.
That was
I'm gonna have to run
that whole storyline was fire though.
Yeah, watching it as a kid, I remember I was just like, damn. Cause like as a kid, you was just like you knew the end was coming, you knew what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, are they gonna do it though? And that was probably the best thing, like as a kid, where it's like you know that everything is predetermined.
Yeah.
But it's like, is it gonna play out the way you want it to play out?
Right.
And it was all about the journey. Y'all forget that. Y'all always talk about, oh, I feel like a kid again. No, y'all be forgetting. Like part of that is just letting the shit ride.
Exactly.
Which brings me to my next point, the WrestleMania 40 kickoff. Let's talk about this, man, because I had to pull up. I had to pull up. As soon as they said Las Vegas, I was like, I'm in there. I hit up the media connect at WWE, and they ain't hit your boy back. But I seen Big Cap was there,
of course,
which is crazy. So we gotta y'all gonna answer my email one of these days. I'm gonna keep emailing you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna rock with us
exactly
at some point in time. But it's neither here nor there. So I pulled up mad early. I pulled up like a couple hours early. And I just like sat in the whip, I was still working. So I had to sit in the whip and work a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just working in the whip and I'm like, all right, let me finish up what I'm doing and head down there. Bruh, you've been, I don't know if you've been to T-Mobile Arena, but you've been to Vegas before.
Yeah.
This line was like, damn, it was people coming in groves from the street over where like MGM is at. MGM is across the street from T-Mobile.
Yeah.
It's just endless motherfuckers walking over by the time I get downstairs from the whip.
Yeah, nah.
I'm like, yo,
because I've been like right over by T-Mobile, so I know where like the area is at. So like from
the little park area where like all the restaurants and stuff is at.
Right.
It was mad motherfuckers coming from there. I'm like, when does it stop? And then there's mad motherfuckers coming from the other side too. And I'm like, yo, it's hella people in here. It's way more people than I thought. And I called myself showing up early.
Yeah.
Just to beat traffic. I was like, on my way there, I was like, dang, ain't no traffic. I'm pulling up, pulled into the garage, found a spot easily, all that. I was like, yo, it's mad people here. I'm thinking it's like good 10,000 or something. They said 3,000. I was like, oh, well.
News was definitely camped out.
It was loud as shit, though.
They had it booked like a PLE, which is crazy.
Yeah, it literally looked like it could be an NXT PLE.
Yeah.
And they had like the stage and stuff they had, it was only at the half rink. So like,
yeah.
The Golden Knights play there. So they just had it right in the halfway portion. So they basically cut the arena off in half. That shit was mad loud, though.
Oh, yeah. You see it.
It was loudest. Like, I went back and watched it. I was like, it sound as loud on TV as it was in person. It got, like, sometimes I couldn't really hear The Rock talking. That's how loud it was.
Damn.
But, yeah. I've never seen The Rock in person, ever. In my however many years, 26 years of watching wrestling, 25, 26 years I've been watching wrestling. Never seen The Rock. Only person left I need to see is The Undertaker. And my old job I had last year ruined that opportunity for me. But I'm not gonna get into that.
Damn.
These motherfuckers wanted me to work on a Saturday, and I was trying to go to the One Dead Man show that Friday night, and I couldn't make it. Yeah. So fuck that job. But regardless, let's talk about what happened at this kickoff, man. Cody Rhodes. Listen, y'all did all that shit last week for nothing. And this ain't the first time we did this, but I'm gonna do it again.
Back in the edits, guess what?
These peasants, you peasants.
Hashtag you niggas, bring that ass here. Y'all, man, listen, bro. I'm gonna keep this one real brief because like last week we spent a lot of time on it. The episode got too long, and we've been on here about an hour and some change. I want to wrap this up in like 20 minutes, but it got to the point y'all was sending death threats last week.
For Ava.
The Cody Crybabies,
like,
is that the new name?
It is.
Y'all sending death threats to The Rock's daughter, who is on a whole nother show, mind you. She don't got shit to do with what her dad do.
Right.
Like she over here trying to do her job that she just got. Like she got bigger stuff on her plate to worry about than what her daddy doing. Like she a grown ass woman. Like her dad gonna do what her dad gonna do.
Exactly.
In real life and kayfabe. But this is kayfabe we talking about. And y'all sending real death threats to a girl that's what, 23?
She's 20.
She's 23?
Yeah. But it's like
y'all were organizing protests and rallies?
Yeah.
Son. Over a wrestling match, bro?
Insurrection.
Get some help.
A wrestling insurrection. Oh man.
And we mentioned this last week, bro. It was always gonna be the plan. Like, this is so obvious that it was gonna be, especially when The Rock went on Pat McAfee, and I was like, oh yeah, he really working it.
Yeah.
And like, I started thinking, my theory is like, The Rock is going to join the bloodline, which is going to be fire. But you know, he not joining the bloodline with good intentions,
right?
Because yeah, him and Cody got into the whole scuffle and shit on stage, slapped the shit out that nigga too.
Yo.
I was like, yo, big ass scuffle. You have big buff ass Triple H, big buff ass Nick Aldis, big buff ass Adam Pearce stepping in, pulling the Rock big Goro built ass out the way. Go Google Goro.
Right. If you don't know, go look it up.
But like, here's my theory though. Cause like, it's all an elaborate scheme by Cody Rhodes. Y'all forget he's an aspiring politician. So is Dwayne. This dude, and this is a whole thing because like The Rock got up on that stage and he was like, man, I'm gonna fight my Uso at WrestleMania. This is box office. We're gonna bring in the tickets. We're gonna bring in the nobody buying on pay-per-view no more.
Right.
But some people buy this on pay-per-view still. So we're gonna get more pay-per-view than we would usually get in this day and age. We're gonna get all the Peacock subscribers that's not subscribed to Peacock, but they said The Rock fighting for the first time for real in over 10 years. Let's tune in. The Rock know big business.
Of course.
But you know what The Rock also know? The Rock know that it's about to be over for Roman. He can't be at the top forever. And The Rock see this new shiny toy over here that's being the face of the company. He said, you know, we got to invest in him. We got to build around him. He needs help. You know what? I love my family, but you know what? I also love what I'm quoting DJ Quick for the second week in a row. DJ Quick said, even though I love God, I also love my grip. Dwayne Johnson said, I love my family, but shit, I love that bread even more. And you know what? I'm on the board of this company. And you know what? The best way to keep my family fed is to keep business flowing.
Right.
The Rock understands Cody is the new face of the company. Why would you try to isolate the new face of the company for real?
Exactly.
So like it's big business. It's all a ploy by Cody Rhodes. He said, I'm gonna bring you in, you're gonna infiltrate the bloodline. And that's exactly what this man doing right now. He infiltrating the bloodline. He acting like he fuck with the bloodline for real. But you know what? Big business say Cody Rhodes is gonna bring the checks more than Roman been bringing the checks, because Roman ain't really brought the checks like that in the last year. You know who was headlining the pay-per-views that Roman wasn't on? Cody Rhodes.
Exactly.
You know who bringing all the social media attention that Roman ain't bringing? Cody Rhodes. You know who the kids love? Like the kids used to love The Rock? Like the kids used to love John Cena? Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, bro. That's my theory. The Rock is infiltrating the bloodline right now.
I mean, I could
coming in, he gonna break them down. Cody Rhodes told y'all, I'm taking everything away from you. And as soon as he said he taking everything away from him, he brought The Rock out. What does that mean?
Yeah.
The Rock came out there. He got Roman on his good side. You know, we said we family. We're gonna fight at Mania. That's why Roman was like, hell yeah, I want to fight The Rock at Mania. That's family. That's oos. I'm gonna beat The Rock ass. State champion.
I mean, I could buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, this whole situation has shown y'all's intelligence level. Because I said it last week. I said it to these motherfuckers that I deal with at work. I'm going to say it again. You don't listen to the man.
You better than me, bro.
I have to.
I ain't arguing with no niggas about wrestling at work.
But it's just like, listen, just think, take wrestling out of it. Just use common sense about a situation. The man is literally, if you were such a fan of this man, he literally sat up there and said to you two things. First was on SmackDown. I'm going to take everything from you at the end of the day. Then he tweeted to all of you when their first outrage first started over the weekend of last week.
Trust me.
He said, trust me. I got this. That's basically what he said. I got this. Don't worry about nothing. And y'all still proceeded to show your ass to the point of sending death threats to this young woman who we all know is not anywhere near the planning session for the main event of Mania. Like, common sense. But anyway.
Right.
You got to this past week, and everybody's in Vegas, and Rock is literally turning heel in front of y'all. Like a heel Rock going up against a heel Roman Reigns. That makes.
I heard he just told niggas straight up he was a heel last night on Twitter. Like, what's good with that?
Yeah. I'm gonna get to that.
I didn't see it.
I'm gonna get to that because it's kind of.
I heard folks talking about it.
It's kind of news and rumors, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. But no, like. Listen, he came out and he just showed you his whole hand. And then they got on stage. He shows the whole bloodline. That was actually fire, though. The whole bloodline, that big-ass family tree. And I know there's more missing. It can't be everybody. But he shows the whole thing. And it's just like, did the whole, there's only one actual royal family in wrestling. I knew right then, it's like, okay, here's where the twist comes in. Because the whole way around, it's like none of this makes sense. Something is gonna happen, and y'all getting mad about it. When
I'm reading the tweet now. This shit. Okay,
you got it. You should,
niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I thought he was like in character talking about like, yeah, nigga, I'm a bad guy, but no, he was pressing up on some cappers. That's all that.
Yeah.
We still gotta talk about that.
Let's say at 1 a.m. because you know. If it ain't one thing, it's another with y'all. But nah, man.
I'm assuming The Rock in Vegas, so it was definitely 11 our time. But yeah,
probably. But nah, as soon as he said there's only one real royal family, that was it. Because if you want to look at it from a storyline perspective, okay, maybe Cody does say Rock is the bigger mainstream star, so he has his moment. But the second you start disrespecting everything that Cody stands on, now, y'all forgot I got the choice to make. I can pick who I want to pick because I got the right. So now you just kick that out the way. Now, fuck what you said. I don't care if you're the mainstream star. I said I'm fighting Roman. That's it. Plain and simple. But nah, man. Hit Rock joining the bloodline. I didn't see coming from jump, but that's actually genius.
Yeah,
because now you are in a position where you say you go back to what Cody said. I'm gonna take everything from you. So which one happens first, it doesn't really matter. If it's the title first, then the tribal chief, then the title. It doesn't really matter at all. But it's the long game, and y'all again been claiming to want the long game for the longest time, and now you have one that's right here in front of you. We've been going this whole story since 2020. The bloodline, everything, the story, it's always involved Rock. Mm-hmm. So Rock's gonna be a part in finishing it at the end of the day. And listen, he is scheduled to compete at Mania. So in some form or fashion, he gonna get physical with somebody at WrestleMania. So y'all take it for what you will. But I said it. I said y'all need to relax. Y'all proceeded to go yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody's happy because, oh my God. And do not sit
y'all
here.
Y'all just forgot y'all was acting the way y'all was acting.
They did.
Bro. That's crazy.
They did. And do not sit up here and try to pretend that y'all force their hands again. I will not tolerate that. That y'all got another moral victory like you did with Daniel Bryan 10 years ago. Damn that. Ain't no way. Because it's like nobody listens. So you didn't see something coming. When did they ever announce a press conference before Mania? Like an actual big event press conference. Right. You knew something was going to get announced. No one ever said what was going to happen. We didn't say Rock and Roman are actually facing each other unless you were reading dirt sheets, who a lot of them don't know a lot of shit. But
they don't.
There was no actual announcement made. So if you're waiting for the kickoff for there to be an announcement and Cody still hasn't said who he's choosing, why are y'all tripping? But again, that's the intelligence level that y'all have shown me. So I'm going to try not to react too much to y'all no more because of that.
Yeah. Actually, like all the shit, pep rallies, death threats, and just the way folks been acting, I think I might be done with the discourse online after WrestleMania. Like, I'm gonna leave it to this platform only. You might not hear me going full discourse about wrestling. Yeah, I'm gonna comment on the shows when they live, but that's about it. I ain't about to get no conversations. If wrestling not on TV in that moment, I ain't gonna be talking about it. Mm-mm. I might talk about the aftermath for about an hour afterwards, and that's it. Y'all ain't gonna see me talking too much. Young Kings Wrestling might be reserved strictly for promotion.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like we talk all the time about like blurring lines and shit. You know, the best minds in our era of that business, like all of DX runs this company now. Mm-hmm. we done quietly forgotten about that. They worked through their early years and their prime through some of the most controversial, exciting, and wild years where things were unclear. You know, lines got blurred, shit got real, shit got, indifferent, whatever the case is. These are the people who now write the book. Vince is out of the picture entirely. And the way things are going, Vince's entire group is out the picture. Mm-hmm. So if they know how to work you and they live through the era of people getting worked, why don't you think they'll do it to y'all?
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand.
That's because they so used to, the people they pay their money to, telling them everything ahead of time, that they just got to be right about it. They gotta justify their purchase. That's what they.
And again,
that's what it
is. Intelligence. They know y'all are going to those sites and wasting your money. So, like JBL said years ago, those dumbasses will report anything we tell them. So we tell them bullshit. So plenty of people, I guarantee you, the last week or so before the press conference, told them a whole bunch of bullshit that they went and reported, and y'all ate it up and got pre-outraged before this happened, and they knew it. and they just watched y'all do it.
Embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta run this one back.
Stop it. Get some help.
So after the press conference on Thursday, we go to SmackDown, and Triple H opens the show. Basically, it was like, hey, I'll run this shit. So I don't give a fuck what he say. Talking greasy, knowing folks can't put them paws on him.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody put them paws on Triple H no more.
Nope.
So he talking greasier than usual. Not to say he didn't talk greasy when he could back some shit up in the ring. I'm just saying he got a little more confidence under his belt now than usual.
Yeah.
Like,
and please stop with this whole, well, we can see Triple H in The Rock. The man has a pacemaker in his heart. He's not taking no fucking bumps for your entertainment.
He literally he told you that on Stephen A. like a year or two ago.
Like, the man almost died. Why are we fantasy booking him in anything? Not just
right. It's over with. That's cooked. Like, he could be ringside, be on some redacted and redacted, President Redacted type stuff.
Oh man, could
but,
do it.
But have Nick Aldis being there for him. Nick Aldis could probably go.
I'm about to say Nick Aldis could be a surrogate. You know what I'm saying? If Triple H had beef with somebody, he only in his 30s. Like, he could still go.
Right, Nick Aldis was. We figured this out like when he first debuted as a GM. We was like, man, Nick Aldis only what? Let me see how old. He's 37.
Yeah.
I think. Hold on, I gotta remember when he first came around. When did he first come around? He's been around for a bit.
Ooh, shit! It's been at least.
So yeah, it went October. So early mid-ish October.
Okay.
Is when he debuted as general manager. At that time, he was 36. So this man 36. That's crazy. So he's still young. He can still go.
Yeah, man. Former NWA champion.
Yeah. But real quick, before I talk more about Nick Aldis, Triple H got pulled up on by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman said, hey, Roman and Rock gonna be here next week. So I'm just let you know.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got other pressing matters to worry about, but I just want to tell you this little tidbit and then go on my way. But during that whole thing earlier in the night with Triple H talking greasy, handed the mic over to Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, the general managers of SmackDown and Raw, respectively. They announced 6 qualifying matches for the men's Elimination Chamber. Drew McIntyre defeated AJ Styles on SmackDown, and then Randy Orton defeated Sami Zayn in the main event. And if y'all would have had Sami Zayn go over Randy Orton, I would have had an attitude.
Man.
we shan't worry about that for the time being. But I will say this. My boy Bobby Lashley is in a qualifying match on Monday versus Bronson Reed. And first tidbit I want to get out the way when it comes to this match. Y'all already know.
Man slapping me.
Yes, sir. That's gonna go crazy.
Sure.
I've been coming around to Bronson Reed recently in the last month or so. So he might be okay.
He good in the book. You know what I'm saying?
He good. He can't beat Bobby Lashley.
No.
I'm gonna really have an attitude. Y'all gonna do some bullshit like have Akam and Razor and Killer Cross come out there attacking Lashley, causing him his shot. I'm gonna be mad.
We have agendas this month. Y'all know what month it is.
Right, it's Black History Month. We only got one victory on WWE TV this month, mind you.
Damn.
And the victory was between 2 black people.
Yeah.
Somebody had to win. That don't count. But more on that in a second. Elsewhere, LA Knight versus Ivar on Monday Night Raw. Y'all put Ivar in this match over Lashley. Guess what? I'm gonna have attitude. For Black History Month. LA Knight taking the loss is gonna be bad enough, but if Lashley don't get it there over Ivar, come on, fam.
Tripping.
And then SmackDown this upcoming week, we got Kevin Owens and Dominic Mysterio going head to head. Let's get Dom in that Elimination Chamber. I want to see a frog splash off the top pod or some shit from him.
That man go get cooked.
It would be a perfect breakout for him. We don't need Kevin Owens in that match.
We really don't. honestly.
We don't. Kevin Owens is starting to get on Sami Zayn tier for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm kind of getting tired of this nigga. So
it's not hitting the same like it used to.
Nah.
Like he seems
like
more of a nuisance than he used to be. Like he used to just be a threat. Like Kevin pulled up, like, you know, it's about to get scrappy around here. Like now it's just like, okay, he'll fight you, but so what? You know, like I don't care.
Oh, go here go this nigga.
Uh-oh.
That's how niggas be feeling like whenever he come out. Like, here go this nigga.
Yeah. Like you don't want to be there.
Yeah. So let me get Dom Mysterio in there, and then we got Logan Paul versus The Miz in a qualifier. I like this because like Logan Paul really playing into the fact that niggas don't like him because he go and nick all this office. Like, you serious, bro? Like, don't you realize all my ratings are low whenever I'm on the show? You gonna have me wrestle? Like, self-awareness is that's what I'm talking about.
You got it.
So Logan Paul versus The Miz. Like, you got this nigga wrestling in Utah. That's even worse. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. Salt Lake City's some nasty business.
Right.
And Rock gonna be there too in Salt Lake.
All right, y'all got The Rock and Logan Paul pulling up the Utah?
Hey, I didn't mention this, but we're not gonna talk about how Rock really truly sunned Roman at that press conference.
He kind of
like this whole being the tribal chief thing. I think that conversation got put to bed because the second Rock showed up, it wasn't about nobody else. Like there was
what's that word the kids use nowadays? Aura.
Yeah, it was.
That's what that was.
It wasn't about he's the person. No, Rock stood up front and was like, "No, I'm that dude." And Roman just kind of was like, "Yeah, I'm."
Push that nigga to the side to step up in Cody face.
Exactly. And even when they went backstage talking to Triple H, he was behind him. He's like, "Yeah, yeah, you heard what he said." Like Roman is in the Jey Uso position right now. He just don't know it yet. Food for thought.
That's what I'm talking about. He infiltrating.
Just so y'all know, going forward.
Yeah. Start paying attention after we mention this. But yeah, let me get so to round out this chamber with Drew and Randy, let me get Lashley, LA Knight, Logan Paul, and Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah. And I like this because you never want to see nobody get hurt in a situation like with CM Punk. You don't want to see these injuries happen, but the unfortunate reality or fortunate reality, flip side of it, is that you get these possibilities. Because I know that there is Drew. That's the obvious potential opponent. But Seth already said he done lost twice. So it's not like you need to do that again. But then you also got a Lashley. You got LA Knight. You got who else is still alive in this? I don't think Randy gonna win, but
nah,
yeah, like you got a bunch of options to put in here. So, and then realistically, with whenever Seth does compete again, there's always Damian waiting to cash in. So, it's a good thing to not know. Like I don't want to know who's gonna win this. They spoiled the women's field. Somebody did. Somebody in the website department over there, they spoiled the field, so I know who is going to be in the women's match, which is it should be fire. I'm not going to say
I don't, so don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm not going to. But yeah.
So far the women's field is Bianca, Becky, and then we got qualifiers coming up this week. On Monday, we got Zoe Stark versus Liv Morgan. And they should have another one on Monday, but I'm not sure. And then SmackDown is Naomi versus Zelina Vega, and then Shotzi versus Tiffany Stratton.
Yep.
Now
there's gonna be one more.
Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Zoe Stark is what I need. Zoe Stark might take that L, but if she don't take the L, listen, Naomi and Zoe in this match, not Zoe, Naomi and Tiff.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
That last person.
I need a PME off of the pod by Tiff.
Oh yeah, for sure. But that last person's gonna be interesting. You're gonna like this one.
I'm gonna like it.
Oh, for sure. Oh, you gonna love it. You gonna love it for sure.
You being dead ass or
I'm being dead ass.
Okay.
I seen it.
Hold on, let me go check. I go check the roster right quick. All right, is Raw or SmackDown?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know yet.
Oh, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
You say get.
Yet.
Huh.
We haven't made an official signing yet.
Oh, let's go. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That caught my attention. I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah. Listen, you don't got to worry about me waking up at 2 a.m. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's talk about Raw real quick because my dude Drew Mack, aka Leftover Lasagna, new nickname. Yeah, new nickname, Kilt Chamberlain. My dude still solidifying that claim to hater status. I think he got it. But we're gonna talk about another nominee in a second. And that's gonna close the show out. But he did his own thing. He's still on his shit. Called himself DM Hunk.
Right.
Like, yo, my dude out here going crazy. New nickname. He got all the nicknames now. Gunther, shout out to him. 600 days as Intercontinental Champion. Hey, he told his boys, stop all this celebration shit, bro.
Right.
He said, it's no point in doing this shit no more. I don't plan on losing. Y'all just giving me, ain't nobody else holding this for 600 days. Ain't nobody gonna hold this for 700 days. It don't matter.
Y'all wasting money.
Stop it. You wasting money. You wasting my time coming out here. I don't want to talk to these motherfucking people all the time. You wasting. You being wasteful. So I get it. And then Jey Uso came out there. He stepped up to the challenge and stuff. Y'all forgot his story got pushed aside for Cody. Y'all forgot that part. Y'all talk about, we've been waiting a year for Cody's story. We've been waiting a year for Cody's story. It's been 4 years for Jey Uso's story.
I'm just saying.
He just got aside, and don't nobody have any, ain't nobody sending death threats to nobody about that.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I made that prophecy before Cody came back in the building. I'm just saying.
He did. For about like 6 months prior.
Exactly.
Might have been more than 6 months.
I want to say it was like November, but it was a good year after Roman and them came back.
I don't think CM Punk was in AEW yet when you said that.
Yeah,
I might be wrong
he was.
About that.
He was back like a month or two at least.
Okay. So Cody was still there.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody knew nothing. Ain't nobody was fantasy booking Cody.
Nah.
Winning the WWE title because nobody knew he would be there.
Cody was.
So all of a sudden, y'all care about this story that's been going on for a year, more than the 4-year story that's still ongoing. I'm gonna continue to bring that up for y'all. Oh, they made us wait all this time, and then they're not gonna finish the story. Cody crybaby.
Cody been in the business 20 years. He didn't have a story until 2 years ago. Let's be real,
bruh.
The story was never his. It's a nice tagline. He can have it because he spoke it, but it's never been his story. Just keep it a buck.
Hey, listen, listen. Nominate me for player hater of the year.
You got it.
Because truthfully, where this dude's story come from? Because he told y'all what he wanted to do. He said, "Oh, this is my story. I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to win the title."
Okay.
That
don't make it a story.
Everybody want to do that.
Exactly. Like, it's what people get into this to do. Like
you ain't special, nigga. Like that's why I want him to lose too.
That's the oh god. But that's the Hollywood, that the old aspiring actor. Like he comes up with these tropes, and he's like, I heard somebody say, "Oh well, you could see he was really hurt when Rock showed up on the SmackDown a week ago." Like, the man was going into Hollywood. Of course, he knows how to invoke emotion on demand. Like,
right.
All you have to do is just find something that does it for you. Like,
he was an actor before he was a wrestler.
Like, y'all assume y'all know. Oh yeah, he's really mad. He's really upset. Okay.
Cody Rhodes was the original thespian.
Exactly. Y'all just forgot about that.
Y'all did forget. This dude know how to act. And he know how to be a politician. It's part of the role, fam. Like, y'all think this dude legitimately showing how hurt he is while he at work? Come on now. Logic. Let's talk about our weekly R-Truth update.
Oh, man.
The spook who sat by the door type beat. Because we talk about niggas infiltrating.
Man,
I think at this point, there's no way he that stupid
no.
and that he that lacking that much self-awareness. He is intentionally sabotaging the Judgment Day at this point. I believe so.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no way.
He trying to bring him down.
Like, you mean to tell me there's only one motherfucker in the Judgment Day he don't fuck with? And that's the nigga he be trolling all the time? No. He troll all the niggas because he know what he doing. He not, R-Truth is smart. He's intelligent.
Oh, for sure.
And we're going to find that out at WrestleMania. Trying to get them tag titles. That's all they did.
Him and Miz?
I heard, yeah, him and Miz. They win the tag titles at Mania.
Okay.
It's kind of clear as day at this point.
Okay.
But, I heard Truth ran up on Gunther after SmackDown, though.
Oh, my God. For what?
Like, I heard he watched this nigga, though. Like, they say he pulled out all John Cena's moves and watched Gunther after the cameras went off on SmackDown. It's footage somewhere. I seen some footage like somewhere. I didn't watch it all. I gotta go check it.
I don't want to see it. Hey, don't ruin this for me.
They say he ran up on Gunther, though.
Oh, my God.
So he really feeling himself now. Shout out to R-Truth out here doing videos with Fabo.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that was lit.
That Laffy Taffy looking ass. And then one other thing, man, stop having Johnny Gargano win matches on my television. Tired of that.
Man, we still doing this, bro.
Yes.
Still doing this.
Yes.
Until
they stop. Until they stop.
Oh, man.
He did take that L on SmackDown.
I'm about to say, like, because he closed the week out with an L, so.
He wrestled on my TV twice. Mind you, most of these people only supposed to wrestle on TV once because they only on one show. I shouldn't have to see Johnny Gargano on SmackDown too, fam. Come on, bro. SmackDown is only 2 hours. Y'all gonna take up 20 minutes out of the 2 hours that had Johnny Gargano on the show? Come on, fam. Stop having Maxine Dupree on my TV too.
Damn, what Maxine do?
No, that match was bad.
I mean, she's still kind of green, but I mean,
exactly. Stop having her wrestle on TV. She can go work on it in Orlando. Stop having her wrestle on TV.
Oh man,
have her do what she been doing. Stop having her wrestle if she not ready, fam. Like, I'm gonna say something else is gonna piss y'all off too. Don't Maxine Dupree look like Roger from American Dad?
Oh no.
You know when Roger be having the disguises?
Oh nah. That's wild as hell. But
it is wild.
But I understand.
You see it though, right?
I can't unsee it. That's fucked up.
I'm gonna show you a specific picture that's gonna have you really be like, yeah, he got a point.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna go find it. Yo. And I wanna close out the show here. We got 3 peasant of the weeks on this show today, so I'm gonna close out with one last.
Packing the edits, guess what?
Peasants, you peasants.
You cannot spell this brother's name without the word hoe. Carmelo Hayes, bring that ass here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
We knew he was gonna do it though.
Yeah. We knew it was just a matter of time. Hey, listen, I've never shouted out hoe ass nigga, bitch ass nigga at my TV so many times.
Oh man.
But I did though. It turned on Trick Williams.
Terrible.
So you gotta get this work, Loaded Lux. This dude basically was like, yo, I allowed Trick to be successful in my shadow for the last year and some change. And he says Trick Williams got out of line and tried to overshadow me, taking title shots and stuff that was supposed to be for me. You was over there with the North American title, the Negro American belt. You was doing your thing. You doing your thug thizzle. You had to come in here knowing that I'm the NXT champion, knowing that I was an NXT champion for a year, knowing that that's my belt that I'm trying to get back, and you want to try to compete for it too. pulled the Shawn Michaels, Who's Your Daddy Montreal little trick, played Trick Williams music, had people thinking he was gonna come out. That's HBK's black son.
Hey, low key though, true student of Triple H. Cause
both of them,
yeah, cause like that whole speech was like
he quoted Triple H like 3 times in that.
It was textbook Triple H from 04.
Goddamn right, I did.
From that and from 04 when he turned on Randy, when Randy won Big Gold. That was textbook Triple H. So I mean, if them two were to meld together, they're a perfect superstar. There he is.
Yeah, man. And then he laid out Ilya Dragunov at the end of the show with his belt. So I can't wait for Trick to come back. It's gonna listen, that pop when he come back is gonna be crazy.
Ooh, crispy.
Crazier.
Listen,
I'm gonna just say, man, it's 2 type of niggas you can't trust. A light-skinned nigga and a nigga from Boston. Let alone a combination of the 2. You really can't trust him. So
hey, listen, I need Melo to get the belt back, and you know we gotta do a stand and deliver.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Melo won it back before stand and deliver. Cause like you got to do it on that stage. I don't want to see no triple threats.
No.
This need to be 1-on-1, nigga versus nigga. This need to be for us. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
WrestleMania, Philly, it need to be for us.
For sure.
Stand and deliver. Don't have the Russian involved. This need to be the South Carolina nigga and the nigga from Boston. That's who we need to be. And Trick need to get that dub. He need to lay Melo the hell out. He need to whoop him.
Black belt.
He need to whoop him. Yeah.
Belt out there.
Like your mom. You remember your mama go get the belt and she snapped that motherfucker together. You remember Robin Harris at the end of House Party? He said, your ass is that type of beat. That type of beat. Come on now. Plug your socials. We're going to get up out of here, man. We got a football game to watch.
Yes, sir. Y'all can find me at ReCafer24 on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour where I talk sports and entertainment on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Anchor, X, Spotify, Google Podcasts, the video version up on YouTube. All content is out right now.
And I am the thespian TC Fontaine, a.k.a. TC Light, a.k.a. TCF Baby. I'm going to add a new Black History Month inspired nickname, TCF Du Bois.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get it. Follow me on Instagram, tc.fontaine. Follow my photography, foy.flicks. Follow me on Twitter, TC Fontaine. And of course, follow Young Kings Wrestling everywhere. Facebook. I don't really post on the Facebook that much, but Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube at YK Wrestling. Get them subscribers up, man.
Yeah.
We post YouTube content at least once a week, sometimes twice. Sometimes twice.
Some good clips.
Yeah, clips. Look, clips from this show you're listening to right now. But, you know, I add a little comedy into it, you know. If y'all check it out, let me know if y'all like it. But yeah, follow us everywhere, man. Get you some merch, all that.
Just don't put that picture of Maxine up looking like Roger.
I'm gonna just send it to you, bro. It's all good. If y'all pay attention, because I was watching Raw like a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, it was an Alpha Academy segment, and I'm just staring at Maxine Dupree the whole time. Like, I've been trying to figure out for months who she looked like. And then I just did the Leonardo from Once Upon a Time. I was like, yo. Roger. That's who it is.
Bad, man.
Forehead. Same forehead and everything,
I
bro.
think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's the forehead and the lips.
Because I don't know why.
Kills it for me.
I don't know why it was even on my thought process that, kind of look a little bit like Roger. I don't know why I was doing that. But the second you said it just brought me back to that. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's bad.
R.I.P. If I ruined it for some people, R.I.P.
Ooh. And it's the hair, too. The way she be sitting her hair up on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
All that.
Yep.
All that. It's cool. Y'all ruin shit for me too, so it's all good. I'll ruin shit for y'all too.
Damn.
Hey man, appreciate y'all for getting this far ahead. If you got this far ahead, and we'll be back to hold you down.
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't wanna leave you,
But we gotta go right now. Next week we're gonna be back with another one. We got a special guest coming next week. Supposed to. We're gonna double check on that. My boy JT from Marks with Mikes is supposed to be stopping through next week.
Okay.
And then we're gonna be stopping by Get Yo this week too.
Yes, sir.
Our second favorite Filipino, Just.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be on there this week too.
I'm actually pulling double duty. I'm gonna be doing She League.
He on
first,
She League too. So.
Then I'm gonna be jumping on Get Show right after.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun time, man. So shout out to Just and y'all check that out. Get Your Podcast. Go check them out. Go follow my boys.
Yes, sir.
Go follow Marks with Mikes too. You know, Just is on Marks with Mikes as well.
Yeah.
It's
we're very
it's a family affair.
We're multicultural around here, and we
big facts.
We get around, to other places.
Yeah. If we bring in our Black History stuff over there to these other shows.
Yes, sir.
It's all good. Hey, y'all go check out that game, man. Y'all, I don't need folks out here. People been out here the last 2, 3, 4 weeks just trying to force this narrative that Pat Mahomes is better than Tom Brady. I don't know how you can be better than a nigga you've never beaten before, but
oh boy.
I don't know how you can be better than the nigga you lost 2 championship games to. One of those championship games was the Super Bowl. I don't know, but apparently people feel that way. In the words of Floyd Mayweather, you don't know shit about football. That's not what he said. He said boxing, but football too. All right, socials plug.
Hey, tell Tom to get back out here and run it back.
Hey, listen, he might have to. Hey, Tom Brady, listen, I know what team you a part owner of. You can come play for them. I'm just saying.
I heard they need a quarterback.
They do need a quarterback. At least a second quarterback to compete with somebody. I'm just saying. All right, we gone. Oh.